Hey, welcome back to Life is Strange Remastered. This episode, as I indicated before, things get weird. So let's just get right into it.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm
There
and
you go,
don't
Victoria.
freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as
Wait.
tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Yeah, interesting that, Interesting, because he was just talking about, Hitchcock.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
That's awful. That's me? Are you kidding?
yeah, all the birds smashing into the windows, right after Jefferson started talked about Hitchcock.
Oh, that's too creepy.
Oh, lovely.
You didn't die, Kate. You're alive.
That's, yeah, that is... Oh, that kind of looks like a bloodstain there.
Not yet, you bastard.
Max, if you're reading this, it means you're dead. Mr. Jefferson, XOXO.
Holy shit. Look at all these dead birds. This can't be real.
Indeed, it can't. Like, genuinely, it can't. Max Caulfield, forever. Well, thanks. Chloe Price, forever.
That's it? 3 times is clearly not the charm. I don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
And the Iris achievement. Chloe Price, forever. Indeed. Yeah, that's,
Oh no.
This stuff is just totally normal.
Rachel didn't deserve any of this.
Oh, yeah, there's a fun one.
I'm not going to take the bait. I'm not.
Is Max Caulfield a loser? Does she hurt everybody she helps? Yes. Everyday Zeros photo contest 2013. Max has already won because she has already lost, so don't bother to enter. Zero, loser, rubbish. Little insignificant piece of crap. You suck. Look at your face, or look at your pale piece of crap. Look at your face, piece of crap. You piece of crap face.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
Yep. I mean, you don't have any choice.
I like to think of it as our dark room. It's the only place I truly feel safe and protected from the storm.
Of course, Max. I can capture you over and over. You can be my model for life and death. We are going to be so happy together in the dark. Just make sure you stay pure. I won't like it if you get dirty like Rachel or Chloe.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
I mean, you're right, it can't. It's just... But at the same time, who the hell knows what's going on with it? Anyway. Looks like all the boards are... Either way, this is deeply unsettling. Like, I'll give them credit. This is all really creepy and unsettling. Just make sure none of the forks.
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Little bank. Victoria Chase rules. Not sure if you can actually go into any of the rooms. Yeah, so I think all the rooms probably just take you back here. Okay, so that's actually the same. They didn't actually... Weird how that's something that doesn't get changed. Hey, a key. 218. That was Dana's room. Oh, and back to Rachel's old clothes. And interesting. Work over here. Victoria still in her same room. Dana and still in her same room. But Tara Garcia, Lila Lee, Hadley Wright, Kelly Davis, we don't know who any of those they are, and Rachel Amber. So is this something... Does raise the question, was this the previous year's room assignments? Or is this just completely in just names being made up by... Oh, hey, and now I'm Victoria for some reason. Victoria equals skank. You suck, Victoria. Rachel is a whore. Fuck yourself, E. Back to the original room assignments, I think. 8 Victoria Chase. Victoria is insecure, fuckface bitch. Victoria loves the D. So, yeah, things are remaining really weird and creepy. Oh, and now it's covered in selfies. Polaroids, at least. Too blurry to actually make out, so I'm not going to try. Okay.
This one is for Samuel.
Okay. Sure. The censor achievement. And also, wow, too dark. You can't actually even see the giant squirrels in that photo. But, yeah, okay. But, that will be a thing, then. Anything weird out this window? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I think there's things on the, Look at me, I am Max Selfie. Okay, it's just the same on all of them.
زي يشبه واحد يسجل بيرفع نفس كامزي.
One thing, pay attention to the music in a second.
عشان تبزي فاسكش عشان يكفوسيش. Well, sketch over the podcast. Here, guys, needed people like all passes box sketched over than I know it never fails to
Show what was certainly the either workies the
Snummer van ook niet zich schuld.
Schnell van ziel.
Whoa, the spirit deer. Whoa. Yeah, this is a weird one. On display selfie, or on display achievement. That's really clever. Yeah, that's the on display achievement. And yeah, so that's a really clever way of doing it. I will say, like, that's a really clever twist on the photos. The photo is done in reverse. Objective? I need to reach the bathroom. Oh yeah, I didn't show this earlier. Maxine, you keep fucking up. How many times does Chloe have to die in front of you? Maybe it would be better to actually, you know, have a life? Always take the shot. Find my cat pics, please. My heart is broken. Good time to mention. The writing on that note about looking for the cat photos. It matches up with what we see of Nathan's handwriting. So the indications are actually that it was Nathan's bag that was stolen, and he is the one looking to get his cat photos back. Not confirmed as far as I'm aware, but that seems to be the case. Max in the dark room. Chloe. The dough is a lie. Portal reference, obviously. The cake is a lie. Death, only death. Only death, only Chloe. Take a selfie, ho! Yes, you're running out of choices. Let's all go to the lighthouse, Max. Why do you want to kill everybody? What did everybody ever do to you, bully? Anyway, what I actually wanted to do is look at, yeah. And so the music here, obviously, it's, To All of You by Sid Matters. Played backwards. Kinda still works.
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Max!
No.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
So now things get pretty tough.
Please understand, Max. The only place I... Oh, Max!
Whoops.
My selfie. Please understand, Max. The only place I can be my selfie is in the dark room. I can't believe you let that hillbilly murder me in cold blood. What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your professor. For life.
Yeah, this is actually really tough.
I realize now you'll never be an artist, much less a photographer. Come here, Max. Class is dismissed. I miss those days when you looked at me in class with those wide eyes. I want to be your professor again. I can teach you so much.
What am I caught up on?
Max, remember what John Lennon said. Happiness is a warm gun. I hope you're happy that I'm dead. Look into the lens, Max. Turn right.
Maybe I'll be safe in the lighthouse. Maybe I'll wake up.
Show me the love and the hate. Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
And I'm actually not sure where to go from here.
Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
Like, can't go over here.
Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is in the dark room.
Yeah, this place is kind of a maze.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly murder me in cold blood. What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your professor. For life.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Max. Mic on Max Caulfield. Attention. I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died under tragic circumstances that I promise to investigate after I get my drink on.
Makes me feel better.
Will Max Caulfield please come to the dark room? Hello, Max. Will Max Caulfield please come to the dark room immediately? I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room, now! Excuse me, can everybody hear me? If you know the whereabouts of Miss Caulfield, please tie her up and inform me or David Madsen. She's wanted for the death of Chloe Price and Rachel Amber. Thank you.
Sorry, I just wanted to take a look at all these photos.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Max. Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield.
I think I've looked at all the photos now.
Attention. I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died under tragic circumstances that I promise to investigate after I get my drink on. Will Max Caulfield please come to the dark room immediately? I repeat.
Max, where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play. Hey, babe, babe. Who wants to go ape? Go ape, babe, babe. You dig my wheels, Max? Get in the car. I'll take you for a ride. Get in the car!
So this is as good as time as any to mention that I'm pretty sure the budget was getting a little bit tight at this point in development. Which is why we get a weird-ass dream sequence, nightmare sequence. Reception on this whole sequence is pretty divisive, pretty divided. So, yeah, it's a pretty divided reception to it. And yeah, clearly.
Tell Max's parents that she's
Max!
Tell Max's parents that she's a nosy
Max,
little bitch.
I know you're in here. You can run, but you can't hide from your white knight. Give it up!
To make sure you never snoop around
I
his
knew
room
I should
again.
have given that scholarship to Victoria.
Come over here, young Max. You're my spirit animal.
Mine would steal money from the handicap.
Too bad you didn't become friends with the Tabanga.
This comes out.
The squirrels hate you. And they're hungry.
Hey, why do they hate me?
I said get in the car now! We'll cruise to the drive-in and you'll be close to me forever and we'll go
Oh shit, Warren. That is too weird. Fucking scary.
You saw me fuck up Nathan? I did.
Come over here, young Max.
So yeah, this does seem to indicate that it's like, I mean, it's a nightmare, so it's like it's sort of her worst fears about the people around her. You know, that Warren, you know, fearing that Warren's niceness is all just an act. Stuff like that.
Just in case I need evidence.
Max, where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
Light meter achievements.
Hey, babe. Who wants to go ape? Go ape, babe.
Do you have a scarf I can borrow, Max? Samuel wants to make sure you never snoop around his room again.
Hey, Max.
I knew I should have
come
given
here.
that scholarship to Victoria
So I
instead
can
of Max.
beat you up.
What kind of sick mind could steal money from the handicap?
Come on, Max.
I know,
Just
I'm
admit
sorry.
that you're jealous of my service record. Admit it! You can't escape my surveillance, Missy.
Well, it's my turf, you whore.
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Final time.
Those were my bees.
Why are you looking at me like that? Max! Max! I want to share my gift with you. Don't you dare run away.
Damn it, Max! Wake up!
You will be my greatest
Bottles. This might be hell.
Hey, Max! Will be my greatest portrait, Max.
Yeah, the bottles again.
Max. Max.
Oh man, you should have heard Chloe smack talk you. It was brutal.
Will be my greatest
But of course, I
portrait,
see what she's talking about now.
Won't be distracted in class anymore. If only you could have seen. Max,
Talking about now.
you won't be distracted in class anymore. If only you could have seen Rachel, my blood-spattered angel. Max!
Damn it.
It was brutal. But of course, I see what she's talking about now.
Well, these ones aren't too hard to find.
Oh man, Rachel looked just like
If you took some of my drugs, maybe you'd be a lot happier.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Maybe. You're all gonna die. Chloe's here, Rachel's
Hey
here.
Max, do you want to say hello to Rachel? She's posing for me in hell.
I want to share my gift with you.
Max, sit down. You're taking a timeout no matter what. If this is my nightmare, let me have one sanctuary.
Don't
Of
get the
course,
free
this is
music.
where Chloe and Rachel used to hide from the world. But I can't hide for long.
Welcome to Hell, eh?
Whatever reality I'm in feels like a bad dream.
It is a bad dream.
Am I just not learning my lesson?
Yeah, the
Maybe
bottles.
your real lesson is to get out of this place.
Yeah,
Just don't be afraid, Max. Let them be afraid of you.
so yeah. Bottles again, because of course. This is them. This is the developers.
Doesn't mean I deserve to die, Max.
Max, me and Rachel are floating down here in the sewer. Come on down.
It reference.
Come on, girlie.
Oops.
I have to rewind now.
Oh man, you should have heard Chloe smack talk you. It was brutal. But of course, I see what she's talking about now.
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
Oh, Max!
If you took some of my
Max!
Of course, I see what she's talking about now.
Just want to get.
If you took some of my drugs, maybe you'd be a lot happier. Max! Happier.
So yeah, they're
Get
purely
your
just.
bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you.
Max! Why are you looking at me like that?
Rachel is worm food.
Oh man, you should. There you are.
Worm food.
Oh man,
I
you
think I
should
got
have.
it
Hey,
down.
Max! Oh man, you should have. Max! Oh man.
Alright, found myself in kind of a bad spot there.
Max! Max! I want to share my gift with you. Don't you dare run away.
Talk you. Hey, wait!
Max! Max! Oh, Max! Max?
Back over here. I think I found 3 bottles so far.
Now that Rachel's dead, it's time for you to die too, skank.
Hey. Rude.
Max, you need to get high like Rachel. Want some drugs? Hey, wait!
I better rewind right now.
There's one.
Was there one more left? Please let that be the last one.
Max. Me and Rachel.
Here we go.
Chloe, I blame you for this. You will pay.
Oh. Man,
Right, so yeah, so this
this
is considered to be the toughest photo to get in the game. It is also the
I
last
need proof
photo.
that bottles were out to get me, just in case.
That's also the only photo it's not silhouettes achievement for taking the silhouettes achievement for this photo of the bottles. And selfie awareness achievement for getting all the photos in this episode. And that is all the photos in the game. Again, this one, some of these are just way too dark. Like, you can't see the giant squirrels in this one. You barely see the photo, the bottle here. But yeah, that is all the photos in the game. All the ones in episode 1. All of them in episode 2. I still wish that it was possible to like sort of like double click them to get sort of blow them up to get better photos of them. Or to get better looks at the photos. Here's a photo of episode 4. And which one was where he... Yeah, that's where that one's a spirit deer. Which obviously doesn't show up on a camera. So yeah, this is the toughest photo to find. And it's a lot of people hated this optional photo because it was a callback. It was a callback to one of the most annoying parts in one of the most annoying parts.
Me
of the
and
whole
Rachel
game.
are floating down here in the sewer. Come on down.
So yeah, as a reference to one of the most infuriating things in the games, in the whole series. And then they threw it in at the end as extra difficult. I mean, I suppose not that difficult. It's not quite as much of a search, but it's extra, unusually difficult to get photo.
A lot happier.
This is like an evil maze.
And Alright. So, that is the toughest of them done. And we are actually very close to the end of the game. Hey, another chance to sit down. Sadly, without the pretty music. I forgot that there were a couple places to sit down. But sadly, no pretty music for it. And this one doesn't even have her commenting. Oh, there's the snow. Oh, snow globe.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Oh, goody, we get to live through this again.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon.
You are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Oh, and I get to watch myself burn the photo again.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Oh, a photo from... Hey, Max, when you say hi to Chloe and Joyce, don't forget to remind them that you let me die. Cold, William. Yeah, sure. Max, we have surveillance video of you overdosing Chloe. You cannot escape now. There is no reality where you can hide now. Don't you dare underestimate me, you hear? Max, I loved your photo shoot with Jefferson. He absolutely captured you. If you want, we can hang out and get high. Pompidou! Bitch, do not mess with Frank. Or me. You got a snack? Dark as it is, there is still some genuinely hilarious moments. Hi Max, Rachel Amber here. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'll be seeing you soon. Real soon. Well, thanks for being ominous. Good evening, young Max. The squirrels talk to me, but how can you? Samuel has no phone.
Dad!
How long will this nightmare go on?
Oh, now she's in her pajamas. Just to make it worse, she's in her pajamas.
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
Hey!
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah, Warren. I thought you were all over Max's shit.
She's not all that. So who cares if she doesn't kiss me?
Oh, you should have seen her make a move on me in my room. Hella lame.
Max should see me make a move on you. Come here.
Hey.
God damn,
dare
you're
you.
a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit, look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See,
hands
this
aren't
is how
free
you
for it.
bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra.
Hey.
Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot.
Yeah, that one's out of nowhere. I think I've mentioned before that there's a Life is Strange dating sim, right? Yeah, that one's out of nowhere.
I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
That one
Why
is.
did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish
know.
you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
It's weird having no music at all. There's usually some ambient.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
Hey, there's all sorts of
Great.
photos.
Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
Yeah, lots and lots of. There's a clue. So, this is how you find the right code. That said, so, if you are unusually thick, if you're just not able, for the life of you, to figure out what the hell the code is, how to get the code, or if you're just really bored, entering an incorrect code 50 times will result in Max saying that she will make developers pay for all the puzzles. So, which is very cute. Anyway. 0, 3, 1, 1.
Don't kill us, Max!
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Shit, Max. I thought we were on the same team. Now I'll die alone.
Max, I hope you do the right thing. I hope.
I was happy just being your friend. Why do you want all your friends to die?
Max, please save us.
Save the Bigfoots, Max. Please.
Like his priorities?
Honey, I always thought of you like a daughter. And now you're gonna take me away from my family. Why would you do that?
Max, you're exactly the kind of soldier I'd want by my side in a war. Son of a bitch, this is gonna hurt.
So this is how Max gets her revenge on.
Max, you saved my life. Gave me the chance to catch one more fish.
Thanks for that warning, Max. You treated me like a human, not like trash. I sure hope you do that for everybody in town.
I was happy just
Honey,
being
I
your
always
friend.
thought of you like a daughter.
Why do you want all your
Breaker,
friends
breaker.
killing me
Die.
is
Thanks for
so
saving me.
not cool.
Carrying the load, good
Wow,
buddy.
Max.
That's a
Right
big
when I
10-4.
finally find a cool chick to date, you have to kill us off. This sucks.
Breaker. Thanks for saving me and carrying the load, good buddy. That's a big 10-4.
This is not how I wanted to spend my last hour on Earth.
Max, can you call my mother in Portland and tell her that I love her?
I
Killing
know
me
I
is
haven't been the
so
best
not
principal to
cool.
you, but you've been a great everyday hero for us.
Please save us.
I guess my husband and new baby will have to go without me.
Max, I hope you can live with yourself after this.
Don't let
I
the
wish we
squirrels
had been
die.
friends, Max. But please, don't let me die like this. I'm still a teenager.
Max, I truly am sorry for being such a bastard. You would have been cool to hang out with. I just don't want everybody else to suffer like me.
Don't let the squirrels die.
Aw.
You've always had my back, and now you're going to let me die? Thanks, Max.
Oh, Max. What exactly was the point of saving me if you're gonna let me die?
Max, I hope you can live with yourself after this.
Please, Max, don't kill me so we can finally have our tea session.
Max, I want you to know how much confidence you gave me. Nobody ever did that for me.
I survived poverty and an abusive family just so I can end up here to die.
All right. So yeah, this episode's gonna go a little bit longer than usual, because there's still we're almost at the ending. It's gonna be emotional. Things have already got emotional. This scene is really good, with everybody begging Max not to let them die.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular.
Indeed.
And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass.
Yep. I mean, yeah, that is exactly what happened. She used her Max used her powers mostly to manipulate people.
I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear. You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends, and I've used my powers for good. Please stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
Kinda?
We all are. This isn't about Chloe, or even me anymore. Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max. It's too bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do, because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place. Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance! Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
Yep, all the memories we've made.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. Yo, turn it off! Turn it off! You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if he finds you here. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. What the hell is this?
Snowflakes? Or a storm is coming?
Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything. Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder. Show me the way to Chloe's cave.
Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough.
It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
I don't feel so super.
Max, here, let me help you find a place to chill. You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now?
Yeah, so...
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
Love this reminder of how we've bonded.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon. Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister. Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Hide!
Hide! You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight. Photobomb!
Oh, there it is.
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond? I know, just daydreaming. That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years, my mother gloms onto stepfucker, now Rachel betrays me.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
Yeah, it's this is a really good way of tugging at the heartstrings. Just reminding you of everything you've been
awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yeah. You can also see, like, this whole sequence, you can really see that, yeah, budget was limited. Because they're just grabbing the images, still shots. You know, just grabbing, like, still models and replaying old dialogue over them.
Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel. This can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right? The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
You can see how much... You can see the way the game just gets darker and darker as it goes on. You know, like, it starts off kind of fun and light. And by episode 4, we're at this. We're at Rachel being dead, and then...
Come on, Max, we're almost there. Please wake up! Max!
So,
Can you hear me?
now things get heartbreaking.
Hang on, Max. We can make it. Listen to me. Max.
Yeah,
Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Alright, so I do want to warn you now. It gets incredibly sad here. So yeah, we have reached what the entire game has been building towards.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. Was so horrible.
Yeah, the wreckage of the lighthouse there.
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Yeah, so I've got the notebook back, so just... Warren rules. I was able to rewind to the end of the world party with this photo, and I felt like I was getting more confident with my time travel skills. It's always hard to deal with Chloe when only I have the benefit of knowing her future. The one thing Chloe appreciates the most is honesty, so I told her everything. From when she was paralyzed to the dark room to San Francisco. She didn't want to believe that David was so heroic, but she knows I wouldn't lie. And I could tell Chloe felt awful for what Jefferson did to me. Chloe is back. I didn't even care that this is the real end of the world. It just felt so good to hold her again after everything we've been through. I thought about all the timelines I jumped through for her, and how much she's always meant to me. Our lives have always been entwined. How could this not be some kind of fate or destiny? Even though we're opposites in so many ways, we're also so alike. We'll always be pirates in spirit, and we'll always want to take on the world. It sounds so stupid to say that she's my hero, but if not her, who else? Sometimes Chloe and I feel like yin and yang. Who knows? Maybe we give each other strength. Or more. There's nothing like the sense of relief after waking up from a vivid nightmare. Despite all the terrible things that have been happening this past week, I felt so free and hopeful when I finally woke up. And my nightmare was so obvious. All my fears about being an artist, about my rewind power, and, of course, about my partner in crime and time, Chloe Price. We've been through so much together, and we might go through more, depending on how this all ends. Either in heaven or hella. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Chloe is more than my best friend, but who knows how she really sees me. She didn't dare me to kiss her, but she seemed surprised that I actually did. I am too, but I don't regret it for a second. Maybe that's why I hated watching Chloe being so cool in Nightmare, calling me names and flirting with all those people. I was surprised that it was like a physical pain in my heart. Is that the power of friendship or love? I believe you're about to find out, Max Caulfield. Feels kind of inappropriate for them to have journal entries here. It's not like she had time to write any of this stuff. Apparently, yeah. So yeah, all the text messages earlier, I was too tired. I left early. See you tomorrow, Warren. It's a date then. Sleep tight. Warren, this is worse than you think. Warren, delivery failure. If you get this message, please tell everyone to take shelter ASAP. Delivery failure. Alright, get ready to cry.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture.
Yeah.
All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way! You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that.
The diner.
I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Yeah, like I said. This is what the entire game, all 5 episodes, built up to. You can sacrifice Chloe, or you can sacrifice Arcadia Bay. And that's what the last bits of the nightmare sequence were. That bit where you're in the diner and everyone's asking you to save their life. And then the bit where you're going through your memories and seeing all the times you had with Chloe over the course of the previous episodes. All meant to build towards this choice. Do you choose the girl you love? Or do you choose an entire town worth of people? You know, Warren, Joyce, Kate, Victoria, Alyssa, Samuel, everyone at Blackwell, everyone in the entire town. All the people that we got to know, to like, see glimpses into their lives, their struggles, their joys. All to die in a storm that you caused trying to save one life. Because you can't have it both ways. Actually, I mentioned Victoria. I will mention now, Victoria is one of the only people who does survive the destruction of Arcadia Bay. Turns out Jefferson did kidnap her, did take her to the dark room. But David got there in time to save her. So David and Victoria are both safe away in the bunker. Jefferson, too, actually. He'd survive to go to prison. So yeah, which choice do you make? You know, you put all this effort into saving Chloe's life. She's your best friend, and maybe and a little bit more. Yep. Her best friend and becoming something more. She's your best friend and becoming something more. Saving her has been, you know, your biggest priority. Everything that we've done over the course of the game has been for her, really. And then we just throw it all away? Let her die? And on the flip side, again, it's one life versus hundreds. Maybe even, maybe even into thousands. We don't know how big Arcadia Bay is. But, hundreds, maybe even low thousands. It's probably, might even be in the low thousands. How do you weigh those lives? How do you weigh one life against hundreds or more? When saving those lives requires you to make the hardest choice that you could possibly make. Especially because we've already let Chloe die once in that alternate reality, and then we have to do it again. I am curious what choice that you would have made, or what choice you did make when you played the game. What choice you think you would make? For my part, I have to go with the choice that better fits the narrative.
Max, it's time. Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. I know, Max, but we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max. I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
She's throwing out an 80s song reference right as she's about to die.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
And that butterfly flaps its wings. The song that plays here, if you cared, is Spanish Sahara by Foals. If you sacrifice Arcadia Bay, you get Obstacles by Sid Matters. Nathan turned on Jefferson. Town is safe. Is it worth it? I imagine it'll be a long time. It'll probably be a while before it feels worth it. Nice of Warren and Kate to show up for this. Clearly they're there for Max. A lot of people are probably there on Max's behalf. It's not like they knew Chloe after all. Frank does feel bad about her. He's gonna miss her. They had a complicated relationship. Butterfly keeps flapping its wings. Figure the butterfly was probably Rachel. And that is Life is Strange Remastered. Yeah, like I said, a really sad ending to a game that was rarely particularly optimistic. Like I said, I feel like that's the ending that is most narratively fitting. It's also the ending that don't not put the most effort in. The other ending, if you sacrifice Arcadia Bay, then the ending basically consists of Chloe and Max leaving town, driving through the wreckage, while obstacles by Sid Matters books. They really put very little effort into the second ending. That said, it is the ending that got semi-canonized in comic books. The Life is Strange comic books follow the ending where Max sacrificed Arcadia Bay. She and Chloe are together. They are dating. The comics have Max end up in an alternate timeline where Chloe is still with Rachel. Rachel Amber's still alive, and Chloe's dating her. And Max is trying to figure out how to get back to her own timeline. So that's what the comic books do. So yeah, Life is Strange. It is a really, really well written game. Yes, some of the dialogue is clumsy, yes. But it's a great narrative. They do the narrative really well. The characters are generally pretty interesting and compelling. Even the ones you don't like are interesting. The only genuinely irredeemable character in the game is Jefferson. it was a hell of an accomplishment they pulled off. There was, 5 episodes spread out over the course of a little under a year. They managed to get it done. Very ambitious. There was a little bit of schedule slipping later on, but yeah, they got a lot done. Again, the final episode budget was getting a bit tight, so the nightmare sequence, so that they could reuse as many assets as they possibly could. A lot of static models, so they didn't even have to animate them. Things like that. So they did take some shortcuts. And it's just a really interesting game. It does get into chaos theory and stuff like that. It's one of those things where, from the beginning, you could kind of tell where the game was going to be going. The ending should not have come as a surprise to anybody, frankly. It was always obvious. The butterfly flaps its wings, and suddenly Chloe is still alive. Suddenly you get to save Chloe's life. There was only one way for this to go at the end. By the way, to all of you, Sid Matters backwards. Very cute joke there in the credits with the as a reference to the backwards music in the dream sequence. Anyway, yeah, it shouldn't have come as a surprise to anybody that saving Chloe was the cause of the tornado, and ultimately there was only one way it could end, with the choice. That choice was how it had to end. There's it builds towards it really well. It is, as I said, very much the only possible way to end the game is with that decision. And it's a heartbreaking decision. Whenever the game originally launched, people who played it back then, the people who did Let's Plays of it, they pretty much all broke down at that point. Because it is really emotional. Especially, if you're making the right choices, yeah, you get that bit where you kiss Chloe if you sacrifice Arcadia Bay. You don't kiss Chloe if you sacrifice Arcadia Bay, you don't kiss Chloe. They kind of felt that it would be a little bit inappropriate to show them kissing while the town is destroyed. Which, fair. That said, please, they are together. If you do decide to save Chloe, Max and Chloe are dating. If you sacrifice Arcadia Bay, you get that. Or if you sacrifice Chloe, you get that big final romantic kiss. Just which is another reason I choose that ending, honestly, just because that is a really sweet moment that sort of builds on their relationship, how the relationship developed over the course of the game, and obviously people broke down at the ending choice for obvious reasons, and I do like how you get those two sequences of the nightmare that sort of build up those two choices. Don't let me die. Why'd you do all that if you're just gonna let me die? I hope you make the right choice. And then all the memories you built up with Chloe. The dream sequence, the nightmare sequence is really weird. It is really trippy. It is divisive, like I said. I kind of dig it. I find it. It was a really clever. It was a clever way of dealing with with a tight budget. You know, it was a clever way of dealing with the fact that they just couldn't really do a full episode. They did the nightmare sequence in order to at least get as much in there as they possibly could. And they used it to really explore Max's headspace, her fears. All that sort of thing. The game does look really good. It is a very good looking game. Especially with the remaster. Does definitely elevate the graphics. Still a couple of bugs in there. I did still come across a couple of bugs in there. Unfortunately. But whatever. It happens. It's not a big deal. Quick reload back to checkpoints, so. Anyway, I was saying earlier, some interesting concepts, like I said, the exploration of chaos theory, and really good use of photography throughout the game, and like concepts of photography. And I mean, and they did a really good job handling what the actual theme of the game is, which is to say, it's a coming of age. It is a story about a young woman who has largely locked herself away from the world, who is mostly hiding from the world, hiding behind her camera. It's really all about her learning how to become part of the world. So, like, yes, the ending decision, at the end of the day, everything you did, all the choices you made, to a certain extent, they no longer matter. Because, yeah, either the town is destroyed and all the people you helped are dead, or Chloe dies and all the choices you made over the previous week are erased anyway. So either way, all the choices you made are kind of pointless that way, but the point is that she learned to make those choices. That's what it's really about, is that she learned to make the choices. To reach out to people. To come out from behind the camera and see people as people rather than just images. And they handle that theme really, really well, I thought. Max, at the end of the game, is a wildly different person than she was at the start. which I think is kind of what the point of that, kind of part of why it goes back. The nightmare starts off by going back to the class, is to remind the players of who she was at the start. With putting the headphones in to drown out the rest of the world and hide away. She has grown, despite the fact that all her choices never happened. Now she learned to make the choices. She's grown as a person. The Max at the start of the game probably would have retreated even further after Chloe's death. Learning that Chloe died, and that she was never able to reconnect with her. The Max at the start of the game, it would have broken her heart. It would have caused her to pull away even more, to hide away even more. Hard to say if she ever would have recovered. After that week with Chloe, aside from having the memories of that time, she does have the grief. She's able to cope with it, to not let it break her and cause her to retreat again. So we see her at the diner. We see that photo of her at the diner talking to Joyce. We see her at Joyce's home talking to Joyce and David. We see her interacting. So, yeah. Obviously, there's a lot to say about the game, because it's a big game. I think I've said about as much as I really need to say. As much as I can think to say. I really enjoy this game. Before I go, I may as well mention one thing. I probably will not play the other Life is Strange games, 2 or True Colors. I'm probably not going to bother with those games. One thing I will mention about Life is Strange 2, it lets you decide it, like when you start a game of Life is Strange of 2. When you start a file, it asks you whether Arcadia Bay was saved or destroyed, and you do at one point. The main character does sort of look out at Arcadia Bay, which is either still going, still there, or you see just the absolute wreckage of it. It does also confirm a lot of people weren't sure sort of who survived. Like there were a lot of, again, because the Sacrifice Arcadia Bay ending is so short, people weren't sure whether anyone survived. Life is Strange 2 does make it very clear almost nobody survived. Specifically, we know Joyce died. Beyond that, we don't know specifics, but we know that almost nobody survived it. David survived it, and Victoria survived it because they were both in the bunker. Max and Chloe obviously survived it. Other than that, impossible to tell. There's no knowing. And right, the choices. I forgot about the choices here. So it is largely split. Most people do choose Chloe. So yeah, a little over half do decide Chloe is more important to them. David got a scar during the fight versus okay. Again, 51-49. Wow, that's close. 72% saved the truckers, 64% saved Evan, 63% saved Alyssa, 74% saved the fisherman. Wow! Wow, that's 66% did not change Joyce's mind about David. 59% told the truth about Rachel to Frank. Huh. 56% kissed Warren. Suggested 56% of players were kinda romancing him a little bit. Little bit surprising, honestly. Collectible mode, can I collect everything? And then, yeah, like I said, there's the comics, which don't really go into much about who survived the storm, and True Colors doesn't really go into it either. That said, like I said, Life is Strange 2 does confirm that Max and Chloe, if you sacrificed Arcadia Bay, Max and Chloe are still together. About 4 years, I think. I think Life is Strange 2 is set 4 years after the events of Life is Strange 2, as I recall. So about 4 years on, they're still together. The comics are set, I think, pretty shortly after the events of the game. And Max and Chloe are very much a couple in the comics. Because, yeah, people really like them as a couple because it's handled really well. Trying to think if there's anything else worth mentioning here. Is it possible to change what doesn't look like it. I wanted to see if I could go back and look at the choices for the other episodes as well. But doesn't look like I'm able to. Yeah, I think that's, this episode is now 2 hours long, so I actually could have cut it into 2. Oh well. I probably should have cut it, like, I probably should have, get into the second episode like right after the bottles or something, but whatever, doesn't matter. 2-hour episode, it's fine. So that is Life is Strange Remastered. Let me know what you thought. I think it's a great game. And a really good franchise. And, you know, I hope that they do continue making Life is Strange games. I believe there might be a new one in sort of early development. Maybe not. I will still be playing Before the Storm. May as well mention, the remaster was actually done by, it was remastered by Deck 9. So the original game was created by Don't Nod Entertainment. The prequel, Before the Storm, was developed by separate developer, Deck 9. I believe Life is Strange 2 was back to being Don't Nod. Life is Strange True Colors was back to being Deck 9. I kind of hope that Don't Nod does do another Life is Strange, because they do. I feel like Don't Nod understands the Life is Strange better than Deck 9 does. They're better at sort of mysterious supernatural powers, mysterious unexplained supernatural powers that are used to explore a central human theme. That said, Don't Nod is still making games. Just this year, they released Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, a game that I absolutely do intend to play because it looks amazing. Later this year, there will be... I say later... well... yeah. October 31st, 2023. I think is still... When this video posts, that will still be later this year. But coming up, Jusant, platforming game. And there's also Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, coming out in November. So yeah, they're still making games. And I feel like there was one other thing I did want to mention. Whatever it was, it's probably not very important. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed watching this Let's Play. I enjoyed recording it. I enjoyed playing through this game. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I'll see you next time for Before the Storm, the prequel to this, to Life is Strange. So look forward to that. But for now, thanks for watching, and bye.